This is Digital Anarchist.
Hello, this is Chris Riley. We are at ChefConf 2019. I'm in the media booth of DevOps.com and DigitalAnarchist.com. And I'm sitting here with Tim. Tim, tell us about your role in your company a little bit.
Absolutely. I'm with Entisys360, and I am a DevOps architect, or we're actually rephrasing that now. We're going to be automation architects or orchestration architects, I guess would be the better role.
Okay. So, a lot of the conversations I've had here are about DevOps and really looking at the application side.
Right.
But you guys are leveraging infrastructure as code for the end user.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Entisys is known for 5-year running as a Citrix Partner of the Year. We've got solutions that are just baked in, and our customers know us for that. And as a result, we've had a great success in bringing the DevOps play into the Citrix environment or the end user computing environment.
Right. What was the catalyst for that? Like, did you see what was happening in the app dev world with automation and said, hey, listen,
Yep.
In a way, I guess, the user's device is kind of like an application.
It is. With end user computing, the applications and your entire platform is in a data center versus what you carry with you. And as a result, you have a lot of the same delivery processes that you do in software delivery. So if you have an application that you need to now deliver to an end user they've asked for, it happens in the data center. If that update to that application is required, we do it in the data center. So in many ways, we're delivering those applications just like we would deliver a software delivery or a CI/CD pipeline.
Right. Even with the physical devices.
Correct.
So how does that work?
Well, they do have to refresh to get the new operating system or the new update. In many cases, we can deliver that right through. But ultimately, when there is an update in that application or even in the core platform, in many cases, we don't necessarily have a true test build delivery process in place in our current infrastructure. And as a result, that's where the DevOps play comes in.
Okay. So yeah, because you're kind of like rolling out a layer of infrastructure and then after the fact rolling out, regularly, applications and updates. And
if we were to break down the process of you starting your machine, that's exactly what happens. First thing that comes in is your OS, and then it layers the applications that you've subscribed to. So individuals can get certain applications, and we can therefore clean those applications if that user needs to have something refreshed or rebuilt. Much more controlled environment for the end user computing.
Yeah. Now, have to ask you though, because traditional IT. I don't know if that's a fair term. I don't know if I'm going to offend somebody by saying that, but IT is. They've had mixed feelings about the world of DevOps and just automation in general. Like, how do you get them on board?
Yeah, no, that's a big challenge. And actually, our core movement here is to help IT. And I would probably equate the same scenario that we went through as soon as telephony came in. And it forced the infrastructure guys to work with the phone guys to help build the platform that actually builds out that telephony. We've got the same thing with developers and infrastructure. And in this case, all of our customers really have, not all of them, but majority of our customers are coming in from that end user computing. They're all infrastructure guys, and they talk that talk. So we have that problem, just like many, but I would say that it's a big problem because they've been so stagnant. This is our easy solution. It's always worked really well. And so we're disrupting a little bit. And I know that's what ChefConf is about. Let's cause some disruption.
Well, I think using the phrase end user computing and actually looking at the experience of the relationship between end users and hardware, like there still is room for it's kind of been neglected in a way. There still is room for improvement.
Well, and it's not even the delivery of the actual computer when it comes on and everything being delivered to the machine itself. It's what happens when a new application comes out. We decided to upgrade, and now we need to deliver different applications. How does that application work in the stack? Has that application been tested against the other applications? So in the same idea of a CI/CD pipeline and unit testing, we still need to do that because ultimately we just upgrade the application on the golden image and everything falls apart when it's delivered to the end user. So our play is to build it out just like we would a software delivery and a CI/CD pipeline. We now have staging and we have dev, all the different levels. So we promote as we test, and those tests can be automated against AI as well to help bring that end user without ever having to go back and build it from scratch the way we would, and just verify that it's going to work.
Yeah, well, that's really interesting. I wonder if the MSPs are gonna love you or hate you because you're making the effort a lot less.
No, and ultimately, I think the idea behind this is just like it always is with DevOps. Our job is to keep those hours spent focused on innovation.
Right.
And as long as we are making it so that they're not looking that direction anymore, but they can start to think of new ways to build things,
absolutely.
then we've done our job.
That makes sense. Well, great, Tim. To close out, why don't you tell me, one of the things that I think you've already kind of described, a relatively new field area or revitalization of an area, but what are you excited about tech-wise in 2019?
Oh, geez. I think overall, if I'm going to give some kudos to Chef, Habitat's really kind of...
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm
coming
here.
Up a lot.
That's why I'm here today, learning a lot about Habitat and how it interlays, and the reason why and where the play really fits for our customers, because identifying those customers at all ends of the journey that they're on is really important, and to figure out what tools and what software is ready for that particular stage is where we're at. So I'm here for that, and I'm very excited about what Chef's doing for us there.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Great. Well, thanks for your time today, and
Thank
I
you.
look forward to chatting again.
Thank you.